Good morning, my darlings, and welcome to day 10 of the 31 days of horror. Today, I bring you an absolute gem and a classic. Oh, yes. I was 17 years old when this was first published. Yeah, it's a point horror, Halloween Night by R.L.Stine, and it's an absolute banger. Classic R.L.Stine, beautifully written, very, very short read. In fact, it's so short, there are only 185 pages. And of course, it's written for the teenager in all of us. Yes, let me read the blurb on the back. Brenda hates her cousin Halley, and she's not the only one. Halley shouldn't go around stealing other people's boyfriends. It could get her into trouble, big trouble. Brenda is determined to have her revenge. She works out the perfect finale to her Halloween party. She's going to stop Halley's evil games once and for all and give her just what she deserves. Come party time, Halley's in for a nasty surprise. But does Brenda really hate Halley that much? Surely she's only having a little Halloween fun, isn't she? £3.50 in the United Kingdom. Scholastic. Yes, it was first published in the US by Scholastic Publications Incorporated in 1993 and first published by Scholastic Publications Ltd in 1994, of which I was 18 in 1994, in 93 I was 17. So it was in between that time that I received this book. I was at college. Can you believe I was at college? £3.50 to buy it back then. Jeez. It was an absolute blessing that I found this. Yeah, would you believe, World of Books. And I got Halloween Night and Halloween Night 2. Oh, unfortunately, Halloween Night 2 was damaged, but thank you very much, World of Books. I'm no way affiliated with them, but that's where I found them. And the Halloween Night 2 was a free gift from World of Books, just so you know, but we're not affiliated in any way, and I'm not advertising with them in any way. I'm just saying where I got them from. Yeah, so £3.50 when it was new all those years ago. I have seen this for sale around £99 on Abbey Books or Abe Books on Etsy and eBay. Yeah, eBay as well. I picked it up for about £8. So I don't think I did bad, really. And I mean, look at it. It's practically brand new. There's only a couple of little scuffs. But, you know, it's 31 years old. Oh my goodness me, that dates me, doesn't it? 31 years old. Oh, and it's still an absolutely banging story. I mean, shall I say, we first meet Brenda Morgan, the character, the main protagonist of this book. Yes. We meet her a few nights before Halloween at home with her friends, Tracy Warner and Dinah Smithers. Yeah, she's at home messing around with the girls. And she's putting on a Halloween mask and it's gruesome and awful. And she turns around and says, "Hey everyone, I'm Halley, Brenda's cousin." Now, as you might have guessed, Brenda has her cousin Halley staying with them. Well, her family, Halley's family, her mum and dad are getting divorced. They needed Halley out the way, so Brenda's family took her in. And it's causing lots and lots of friction in Brenda's home. She doesn't like Halley. She doesn't like Halley at all. She doesn't like Halley because Halley runs off with Ted, Brenda's boyfriend, and that makes Brenda very mad. Makes Brenda beyond angry. The girls, Tracy and Dinah and Brenda, hatch a little plan. Yes, to get rid of Halley for good. And what better a way to do it than to murder the girl? Oh, yes. Goodbye, Halley. Off you trot. They can even cover the murder plot up because Mrs. Ryland, the English teacher, for their Halloween project assignment in English was to do and write and make sure the murder plot is seamless. So, are they really going to murder Halley? Are they really going to bump her off? Does Halley know about the plan? Or is it something else that lurks in the evil shadows, waiting, watching, getting ready to pounce on Brenda? Ooh, it can't just be Halley, right? Of course not. Surely not. She stole Brenda's boyfriend, but she wouldn't be trying to steal Brenda's life. Is she? You're going to have to read the book to find out. It is written for teenagers. It is schlocky horror. It's just such a fun read. And it's such a quick read. You can have this knocked out in a day. It was a happy trip down memory lane, and I'm giving you permission to be 17 years old again. What a fabulous year that was. What a fabulous age 17 is. Being at college, not even thought about getting married or motherhood or growing up and having a serious job and getting a mortgage. Gosh, no, 17 years old. I give you permission to be 17 again and enjoy Halloween night because that's what Halloween is, isn't it? It's fun. It's absolute joyous, wondrous fun. And it's a little bit of a spooky time as well. And this is a good book. I know it's simple in its formula. Most of the point horrors were, but they were still great fun. In fact, I have been following wonderfully on YouTube the audio books of point horror, and it's just so wonderful. I've been totally going down memory lane these last few days through Halloween, and it's been a real treat to be working with one of these books going on in the background, and it's so nostalgic because this was my time when being a late teen, and I loved it. I'm so grateful that these books existed. I really am. They were definitely a childhood indulgence. They truly were. And R.L.Stine, classic point horror. If you're a point horror fan, you'll understand and know where I'm coming from with this. But I'm going to just read you just a tiny bit because it's only a small book. So I'm not going to read you a lot, but I want you to just experience a little bit. If you don't know what point horror is, perhaps after hearing this, you might want to join in and maybe listen to some of the audiobooks that are on YouTube, or start tracking these down because it suddenly it becomes a game. And finding these little nuggets in good condition, it's like you just won the treasure hunt. It really is. Anyway, on with the book. Brenda glanced down at her injured finger. Oh no! Dark blood was seeping through the bandage. I hope I don't need stitches on this thing. I'm going upstairs to put on a new bandage. I'm almost finished with the mouth, Tracy called after her. Great! When I come back, we can clean up. She hurried up the stairs, holding her finger, thinking about Halley and Ted. She wouldn't borrow my car to go meet my boyfriend, would she? Upstairs, Brenda saw that the lights were on in her bedroom. That's strange, she thought. She didn't remember leaving them on. She made her way down the narrow carpeted hall to her room and stopped in the doorway and uttered a loud gasp of horror. It's blood, she realized. Blood smeared all over the wallpaper. Brenda felt a surge of dizziness. Her eyes went in and out of focus. When they cleared, she saw to her horror that the dark blood smeared spelled out the words. Gripping the doorframe with both hands, she read the words aloud in a trembling whisper. See you on Halloween. And that's all I'm going to give you, my darlings. Honestly, I know, simply written, but beautifully executed. R.L.Stine at his finest. Truly wonderful, truly gorgeous. Hunt around. For goodness sakes, don't pay £99. That's a wee bit too much. But they are hard to find. And just keep looking around charity stalls. Have a look on World of Books. You never know, you might find another copy. I did, and I'm sure you can too. But what will happen to Brenda on Halloween night? Will Halley survive the murderous plot that Mrs. Ryland set in English class? Does it remain a plot for the English assignment paper, or does it become a reality? Well, my darlings, you'll just have to go and read the book, won't you? And good luck in finding a copy. I'm sure you will. And I do give you permission. Be 17 years old again. Be that carefree student. I was a long, long time ago. And sometimes I like to hop back into being that girl before motherhood and wifelyhood took over. Happy Halloweens, my darlings. And I'll say what I always do. If you like what I do, you can always give me a thumbs up. If you really like what I do, you can always give me a follow and find out what tomorrow's installment will be, because we're creeping ever closer to Happy Halloween. Oh, yes, we are. Happy readings, darlings, and enjoy. And why not drop me a line and let me know what you're reading for Halloween, or what movies you're watching, or the music that you're listening to, or maybe it's a play. Or if you've got any suggestions that you might like me to do, I'm here for them. I truly am. So until tomorrow, take care, my darlings, and happy Halloween.